Welcome back, everyone. We've got another set of sweet donkeys in need. And this is probably one of my favorite episodes, because they're just so stinking cute. Luckily, a local farmer spotted him and called for help. It makes his joints stiff and limits his mobility. Because of this, he was bullied by the other donkeys, and was having trouble keeping up with the herd. Plus, predators were starting to target him because he was such an easy meal. So the decision was made to take him off to the sanctuary. They didn't have much space to roam and were often left without food or water. To make matters worse, they had a mean owner who was unafraid to whip them if they did undo what he wanted. A local animal protection group heard about their situation and went to investigate. Sure enough, they found the donkeys living in terrible conditions. They were skinny, their coats were dirty, and their eyes looked dull and lifeless. But their spirits were lifted when the rescue group arrived. They were given food, water, and most importantly, kindness and compassion. It took some time, but eventually they regained their strength and began to trust humans again. Today, they live happy and healthy lives on a farm. They get to roam freely, eat delicious food, and receive endless amounts of love and affection. He's only been here a short while, but already he seems much happier. He was scared and alone, with no one to help him. That was until some kind people heard his cries for help and came to the rescue. It took some time, but they were eventually able to pull him out of the well. He was then taken to a local farm to recover. At first, he was hesitant to trust the humans who had saved him. He had been through a traumatic experience and was scared of what might happen next. But with patience and kindness, he eventually warmed up to the people taking care of him. Today, he lives a happy and healthy life on the farm. He spends his days playing with the other animals, and his nights sleeping in a cozy barn. He may have had a rough start in life, but this little donkey is one lucky guy. The staff at the sanctuary say he's doing great and has settled in nicely. They also say it's only a matter of time before he becomes a sanctuary favorite. I agree. Just look at that adorable face. How could anyone resist him? I'm glad he's in a place where he can be loved and cared for properly. By the time he was found, he was extremely thin and very thirsty. No one knows how long she was stuck there for, but it was long enough for her to start chewing on her own tail. She was in a panic, desperately trying to figure out a way to escape. Luckily, she was spotted and someone was there to help. After some gentle coaxing, she was able to back out and make her escape. What a terrifying experience that must have been for her. I can't imagine being stuck like that for who knows how long. I'm glad she was okay, and no one was hurt during the rescue. He hadn't had a drink of water in days. The people who came to rescue him said his ribs and hips were showing and he was in desperate need of some TLC. After a few weeks of consistent feeding, this little guy started to make a remarkable turnaround. Look at him now. He's putting on weight, looking much better, and has even developed a bit of a personality. I love how he sticks his tongue out when he gets excited. This little guy is one lucky donkey. Thanks to the quick reactions of those who saved him, he's going to have a long and happy life. These are all brand new rescues that we've never seen before. So let's get into it. This donkey was found abandoned and alone. His owner had passed away and his family saw no use for him, so they just left him to fend for himself. This little donkey was born with a condition called autism. This next donkey was in quite a pickle. She had gotten her head stuck between two walls in a barn and couldn't free herself. These poor donkeys were used for riding in a small town. This little donkey was in big trouble. He had fallen into a well and couldn't get out. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any new videos.